So when I visited the place after the closed door meeting and I was walking into my car, then
I feel I'm I see. By activists, our Boama Ghana, Etimako nim, Nazia Mokochinim was a much saying. Krataba Bontia much say, or Mama, a president, 48 hours. Omo fanche Rafodo. Na omo ches wa ko bonuses e pli pranko fo na video na ye ka ho asema akofa asema ba odi ntika
Charlie see Charlie Ridge Hospital, this is happening in Ridge Hospital.
Video we na kofa asema e na omo bo krata ba bonti na omo kire se abrante no ade a waye no e ya ade a watia e ye omo ye adwuma no fa ahudi so nti wono kwa na wo se ye che no na ade obeye no wa prepare nurses mibiri nurses ne the bandage abobo mo nsache so wa prepare o munyina na we na eja minister a woda eye heta no akwotena fidie no wo kire se ono wa ye na bibia wi a wo pi no hu so sie fi salonka mu kura ba ne chen be chia ne ade but ono lo hu ni say crime e wo se ye che no.
He pulled up in a black saloon car. So he got out of the car and came towards me, myself, and then the medical superintendent at Ridge Hospital. So he stretched up to greet us, and we exchanged pleasantries. And then at that particular moment, we didn't talk further. And so later, we had to invite him to listen to his side of the story and all that. So that's exactly what happened.
They demanded the police arrest this man.
It's fair.
And then investigate this
and I made that call after my visit to the media. It's fair. We have insisted that the law must take its own course. So if there's an assault, it's a crime.
All right.
Unless you tell me otherwise.
They do almost see kwachi abrante no. Almost see enchire na de no obeye no a crime. Yen hwe full video ni nyina. Ene nsem ahodo a nurses ne ka. Ene de omo wo eye dwumadi ni mu no. Ano omo wo nurses ano mo ho no. Asem omo report to ye ede to abonten. Say the ono mom ne ko prepare nkofu.
In a violent incident that left staff traumatized and one nurse severely injured. The attack, which occurred Sunday evening, was led by a social media activist identified as Ralph St. Williams, aka fellow Ghanaians. According to hospital authorities, Ralph, who had injured fingers, became agitated after being asked to activate his card before receiving treatment. At the time, another accident victim with a head injury was receiving emergency attention. Moments later, Ralph returned to the hospital with about 50 rowdy men who stormed the emergency ward, assaulting staff and disrupting services. Nurses were forced to change out of their uniforms to avoid being targeted, but one nurse, Rejoice Tuchu, was brutally attacked, suffering injuries to her head, chest, and arm. Hospital management says the assault lasted 2 hours before calm was restored. Health Minister Kobena Minta Akando condemned the act, describing it as unacceptable under any circumstances.
What is very important is that, irrespective of the level of provocation at any health facility in this country, it does not warrant any physical attack or assault on any health professionals. I do not think that our health professionals deserve this kind of treatment. It does not necessarily mean that the allegation of delay in attending to them is true or false.
He asked the police to investigate the incident and arrest all suspects linked to the attack.
And let me also make the point that we will investigate the alleged delay in the healthcare or in the treatment of those who were involved in the accident. This has also brought to fore about the security of the health personnel, especially at Ridge Hospital. And I have instructed that that must continue and we must put measures in place to prevent the reoccurrence of this particular incident. The law must take its own course. So the issue must be investigated and the law must take its own course. That's what.
Just as the minister and his team were coming out of a closed-door meeting with the hospital's management, Ralph St. Williams, aka fellow Ghanaians, drove in a black vehicle, exchanged pleasantries with the team, and drove back.
Nana Ralph no mo de accident victim bi na ba ho ana say ono ana na ne nsechi atwitwa se de wo ka no e no de ba hospital ho
ono no nsechi atwitwa yes omo koye no drug whatever say no mo no ready ni bi o say dey you enti no omo koye no drug campaign no omo ba no yes obi di moto e bo abranti bi e no de ba hospital ho.
Oh, okay.
So, enti no omo show no say the guy was receiving treatment and doctor for twan ho hia nurse for twan ho hia and raf no said no atwitwa no ono so de ba ho na chi ne sechi keke na atete kaka e no de ba ho. Oh, it was so munyai omo show no and am show no. It is all your video no kra na aya fo bi wo kra ya hye ne cast ya hye ne POP o ka se o abranti ne onya de oyem na ono kro bai no mo ahwe no. So just say yenyai Ghana for because ono wedi ka Ghana for ni bi emo ate don no e nipa. E jomo a nurse for ni video for na hwe omo no de omo emo a yenya omo mu no no e na che o ye Ghana ni e aka nyire fi Burkina Faso ni bai enti no yen hwe ono na ne ho nto no na kokko ye card bra o se nurse na nko ye card ma. I mean, what kind of entitlement behavior is that? Oh, yet your mom and nipa be person of just money or more than answer. And the who be saying that yes, no, yes, but the American culture is different. Yes, see, I'm by 48 hours. Any hospital leadership, no, they should apprehend the guy, they should arrest the guy and his accomplices. Otherwise, we will abide ourselves. And we mean it. But this is not the first time, Obi.
Haven't only done a release. Yesterday, I was there personally. And interacted with the health workers. One of the reasons why I went there was to reassure them of our commitment and support, to energize them to go back to their wards and work. Because I realized that they were down-spirited and they were demoralized. And so I had to quickly go there and then encourage them to do more, to work more and assure them of a thorough investigation into the matter. So after my visit, we have constituted a committee to investigate the matter within a week, and then the law takes its own course. Yeah.
I think this is an unfortunate thing, as we have reiterated. I mean, it's something that keeps coming up, and we will do everything possible in our capacity as a union to stop this. All right. So we've met management. They've told us the measures that they've laid bare to, if you like, mitigate whatever happened. But we are going to meet the nurses and midwives, and from there we will take such appropriate action. As that we speak, we don't know whether there is any evidence of arrest. You understand? And if you heard the lady right, she said that the gentleman threatened that they will follow them up and take one life. Okay, I mean that is clearly something that is unacceptable, and we cannot countenance that. And if we meet our nurses and they tell us that they are not safe to offer such essential service at the emergency area, then we will do the needful. Don't worry, when we meet them, and
which is when you are not safe at your work.
When you are not safe at your work, I mean, the law is very clear. I mean, if you read the Labour Act, Section 119, subsection 1 of the Labour Law, okay, it's very clear that if you, in your own opinion, if you think that there is imminent danger at your life, okay, or at your health, you have every right under the law to absolve yourself from danger or to remove yourself from danger. And after talking to the nurses and getting to know whatever has gone on, we will take such remedial actions to guarantee their safety.
Tomo call for the arrest of Abrante Raf. Meaning the president by Yafa. Instead of really one boy. Move.
How to use the laser home kit. First, apply the gel directly to the tooth surface as demonstrated on the video. Second, connect the light to your phone using the USB provided. Leave the light shining on your teeth for 16 minutes. Fourth, rinse your mouth and the mouthpiece with water, cold water. And lastly, smile. Using the toothpaste separately. Brush twice daily with the toothpaste. Bear in mind, this product is not suitable for pregnant women, breastfeeding mothers, and children under 18 years old. Enjoy!
I am Bushafo. So we pair a sifita structure of the and the enough for Hokodom unique laser whiten. Any tea stains, coffee stains, smoking stains bia unique laser whitening product ebe yini nyina free swama kama the ohia ni so be free e was 07999792330 unique laser whitening or say muni seso
Abone fonti. I was so no bambo here. Na me papa mu de. Pro Technologies. And me can farm wo. Ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yes, on ESA install CCTV cameras in the Sour Ghana and NASA brochure. Now fear Ghana. Now beso CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies. And then so yes CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and our intercom, and our satellite TV. Home theater, so we pay biato, and our water, and our person install them out. Pro Technologies, and our software, na channel so. Say a video you from America, but you in this and papa na pedia. Man, you know, none wants to that form. Near general construction. So person so feed them out. Say ya bansoro. Then tia, so a chassis, na person read the bow, and after na person see them out. One year and means our so. Near the woman say, you know, you know the web, but you memoha, any branch, our Ghana, na any more brown or bre. In this so sick of fire and somewhere. So him, o dad, and then you are person play beer. And when she saw here solar power, and our bamba wants and send the idea. Only Pro Technologies, and miss our so. Yeah, smart home. I'm back from video your person show fee. And now intercom, you do juma. Any essential interior decoration. Yes, you feel a mouth, and now I was you fee. Now, person sees you hold the maw. Say a your office, you picture who neat. Near your car tracker, and a GPS, I'll bet media track your car. Will be a car and beer, I'll bet my hair a phone so. And register what on video be now who can first install it. And now the settings, you pay a your Ghana office ewo Ashie Adenta Dodo Road yene CBG ene DNMhwe for information or WhatsApp +1 401 75 70 300 and +1 401 69 92 254. Pro Technologies. Customer satisfaction is our topmost priority.